Hello everybody, my name is Alesh Heiser and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk, the channel about Canadian investing and personal finance. Please like and subscribe. I record 2 videos per week, so make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified each time one comes out. I would like to discuss how parents should teach their kids about money. Not having any children myself, this is going to be somewhat theoretical, but I will also look at it from my point of view and tell you what I wish my parents taught me. And they didn't really teach me anything other than to be frugal, which is a good start, I'll grant you. They didn't teach me mostly because they didn't know themselves. My father thought if he made one more dollar and got into the next tax bracket, he would pay a higher tax on all of his earnings, not just on that $1. And he thought the supplies he bought for his business were free, subtracted from the tax payable, not just a tax write off at his current marginal tax rate. And finally, when I mentioned once that my stock portfolio was down, he said he always insisted on buying the safest investments like term deposits. I didn't have the heart to tell him he lost out on all that money when the stock portfolio was up over the years. I think it is thus important to tell your child you don't know an answer to something, and unlike when I was a child, you can both find the answer out together on the internet. Or maybe your child can Google it and tell you. Perhaps one of the most important ways parents can help their children financially is by modeling good financial behavior themselves. There are lots of opinions about the right and wrong ways to use money, and plenty of rules of thumb as well. I, for one, think that money choices are very personal, so it is hard to say what the best approach is with kids. But don't be a hypocrite and tell them to do something other than what you are doing yourself. Regardless, concepts like budgeting and delayed gratification are important to teach, as well as helping kids understand that money should not be a source of anxiety, but a necessary tool in the adult world that they will need to learn how to handle. Children need to hear their parents having conversations about money. That will help shape their money mindset just as much, if not more, than friends and social media. Communication at home is the most important. Your kids will have questions. Include them in family conversations. Tell them about credit cards, how to pay bills, if you are in debt, why you decided on a fixed rate mortgage rather than a variable, why you decided to buy a used car rather than a new one or leasing a new one, how much money you make. If you are running your own business, explain to them how the accounting works, how you make money, and how payroll is done. Please don't let your child be self-taught like I was, because it's likely they will lose a bunch of time and make a bunch of mistakes before they realize they need to learn this stuff. Or perhaps they will never learn it, make more mistakes, lose even more time, and be at the mercy of unscrupulous financial advisors, and they will not teach their children either. And so goes the circle. As a parent, you are teaching your child a lot, but letting them out into the world with a gap in their knowledge is very bad. Schools don't teach this material because it's considered personal and taboo, and the parents don't know the information, so they don't teach it either. Some school curriculums are starting to include personal finance as part of students' knowledge base, but as with many building blocks in a child's education, what they learn at home, especially at a young age, is crucial. So teach your kids about money and personal finance. Maybe you'll learn a little something yourself. As usual, if you have any requests on what you would like me to cover in future videos, please put that into the comment section. Please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and may you have a profitable day.